Welcome back to Travel Chunks. Today we've got for you an unusual language. Less than 1,000 people speak this language, so I hope it doesn't die off. But it's called Michif. It comes from the Métis people, who are descendants of the European fur traders. And these people are normally located in certain regions of Canada and also in regions of North Dakota as well. It looks really cool. It's a mixture of the Cree language and also French. So if you listen to it, they use French nouns but Cree verbs, which is a bit of a minefield in terms of linguistics, because French is a Romance language and Cree is called a polysynthetic language, which means parts of words are made up by not characters, but they're made up. How do I say this? Words are made up of other words that either individually stand with a meaning by themselves or they don't. So that's also the case with certain Asian languages as well. So it's quite a unique coupling to make between a Romance language and a polysynthetic language. It's all round unusual, obscure, not many people speak it, and some people would even contest that the language doesn't really exist. So that's why we've chosen it. Also like the fact that it's called Mishi and it sounds like mischief. We've got a couple of videos to watch. The first one I've sent you, Alex, is a conversation between two people who are speaking Michif over a cup of tea and some biscuits. And it's basically just a conversation. We're not going to understand what they're saying, but you can pick out some of the French words in it. So let's have a watch.
That's really interesting. So I think I heard librero.
Librairie is a bookshop. I don't know if they use the same word, but also like further on in that video, they say the words cochon and tête de fromage, cheesehead.
I heard avec as well. Avec. My French is limited compared to Tamsin's. Tamsin studied it as a degree I gave up in GCSE. That's really interesting. At the same time, the rest of the conversation seems very, as you say, unromantic. It feels quite logical and kind of reserved.
I'm going to say something now which I'm not sure is exactly correct, but the Cree language is also known as an Algonquin language. I don't know how to say that word properly, but to be honest, it just reminds me of if you've ever watched Impractical Jokers, the US version, and they have to get a word in or a phrase whilst they're speaking to people in a supermarket, and I think it's Sal who has to get in the reason why someone shouldn't buy like a can of tomatoes because of the Algonquin Round Table. So that's the only reason I know the word Algonquin. But anyway, I believe it comes from the plains. So it's like it's got a Native American history to the language. So that's kind of the other half of it. The last bit to this is we're going to try and learn some words in Mishi. So I didn't find many Mishi learning videos out there. Obviously, there's hardly anyone that speaks it, but there is a channel called Learn Mishi, and they have two videos. One is on learning the numbers 1 to 10, and the other video is on animal names. So I thought that would be fun for us to try and learn some animal names in Mishi.
About 1 second. About 1 second.
Okay, wow. So the actual written version of it's got the inflections and everything over the vowels.
That's true, actually. I don't know which script it's written in, whether it's Roman script or Roman alphabet.
Baby chicken is quite a complicated word, which is Papa Akwan Asisazak. That's how it's spelt phonetically, anyway. She actually says Papa Kwansak.
That's cute.
Yeah, what's been written down? So this cow or bull, Roman alphabet wise, phonetically, it's Maya Tik. It looks like, but the way she said it was Maya Ki. It was kind of at the end.
Why do I feel like you're murdering this language?
That is what we do on Travel Chunks, is we murder languages. Soz languages. That's another really good one. We'll see you tomorrow for another Travel Chunk. I don't know what it'll be, but it should be fun. We'll be blowing Travel Chunks your way every day. See you then.